Yo, what is going on everybody? It's your boy Wiki here, and welcome to another video on the channel, you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best streaming settings on OBS with an AMD graphics card, you guys. So, in my last video, I already did the recording settings on OBS with an AMD graphics card. That will be the best for your FPS and for your quality of videos. And you guys blew that video up. It's been up for like 4 days now, and it's almost at 1,500 views already, and it already has like 20 something likes. So I thank you guys so much for all the support on that video. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Well, most of you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this one, y'all. Let's go. Alright, you guys, right before we get started, I just want to quickly say, if you guys have not checked the video out for the best recording settings on OBS, on an AMD graphics card, the video that I made not long ago, you should definitely check it out, because some of those settings are actually quite important for this video right here. I'm not going to be going through everything like I did on the recording settings video, so it's actually quite important for you guys to actually check that video out first, make those settings, and then you can come back to this one and play with your streaming settings. It's easier for you guys because you're already gonna have a recording settings option that is actually gonna be good, and also a streaming settings option that is also gonna be good for your PC. So, alright, let's get straight to it, you guys. So you're gonna go on settings right here. So first we're gonna be in general. This is not really that important, as I said in my last video. If you guys checked it out, this is basically how you want your OBS to look like. As I said, I go with Yami, but that's not important. This is not what I want to go over. If you guys want to check all these settings out, because I literally did all of them, make sure you go to my recording settings video. Alright, so this is what is important. You want to go to stream right here, you guys, and now you want to choose your service. If you don't see your service right here, you could always press on custom, or you could go on show all, because there's a lot of popular streaming services for you guys right here. And some of them are not really family friendly, so I'm not going to keep them open for too long. So you guys can connect your account to this, which is recommended, or you could use this stream key. I recommend you guys going with an account. It has less stream input delay, and it's probably better for your quality too. I'm not really a big streamer, but I know that for a fact because I did research that before making this video. So that's just a recommendation of mine for you guys. So now we're going to go to outputs. In output, basically you want to copy audio track. Oh, first of all, actually, you want to put your output mode on advanced. Make sure you guys do that, because if you don't put it on advanced, you won't see a lot of these settings right here. Alright, so go to advanced, and then audio track, you want to have it on 1. You don't want to play around with these, since a lot of people won't even understand what this is. But if you do, and you want to have some different audio tracks, then sure, go ahead. But for any of you starting out streamers out there, make sure you just stick to audio track 1. Alright, Twitch VOD track, you want to have that unchecked. And if you do have it checked, make sure you have it on 2, because otherwise it's not gonna, work together with your audio track, because your audio track's already on 1, and if you have your Twitch VOD track on 1, then it's just gonna play around with your settings a little bit. So, audio encoder, you want to have it on this one right here, the AAC. There's another one, but AAC is the best one for the sound quality and stuff like that, so make sure you guys go for AAC. So the video encoder, you want to go to with AMD HW-H264 AVC. In my other video, I explained to you guys why Havok is better for recording, but unfortunately there isn't a Havok option for streaming, so the second best one is AVC. So that's the one that I go for, and what I recommend you guys going for too. Rescale output, you want this on your native monitor resolution. Just like in recording, I always use my native monitor resolution. So if you're using an older monitor, let's say, and it supports 720p, 1280 by 720, make sure you have that checked. You don't want to go any higher or lower than that, because it is gonna play with your stream a lot, and you don't want that, you guys. So you just want to keep this at your native monitor resolution. Mine is 1920 by 1080, so that's the setting that I have unlocked. And I also have this unchecked. If this isn't your native resolution, because for me personally, it sets, instead of 1080, it sets 1008 for some reason. I had to adjust that. Make sure you turn this on. find your native resolution or just type it in yourself and then uncheck it again so it doesn't play around with it itself, because sometimes OBS does that for some reason and I don't really understand it myself. So encoder settings, guys, CQP. People are always going to tell you that CBR is the best one. That is not true. CQP is the best one for AMD graphics card, you guys. The reason why is because it gives you the best quality for less stealing of your FPS. You guys, like, some of you asked me in my other video, how do you get such good FPS with an AMD graphics card? Somebody even said they had to switch from AMD to Nvidia just because their settings were so bad on their OBS when they tried to record. Their FPS got so bad in game that it was literally unplayable. Guys, it's because I use CQP instead of CBR. CBR is a setting that you actually want to use for NVIDIA. NVIDIA actually likes CBR and VBR the most, but for AMD graphics cards specifically, I recommend going with CQP because it's just the best one in my opinion. You guys can try them out yourself and you can see it yourself, you guys. You're gonna notice that CQP is the best one. CQ level, this is honestly depending on your PC performance and how strong your computer is. I personally recommend you guys going with a baseline of 15 to, if you can't handle 15, 20. Anything over 20 will start looking really choppy and not that nice. But the lower you go, the better your video is actually gonna look. So if you guys can go with like a 5, for example, then your video is gonna look crisp as hell, man. Like, but of course your PC is gonna need to be able to handle that. I personally use the 15 because I am running the RX 6600 from Power Color. I just have to check that really quickly. I forgot what brand graphics card that I had. It's from Power Color. The RX 6600 with 8 GB of VRAM. So yeah, I go for 15, and my videos look pretty good with 15. So it honestly depends on you guys. You guys should play around with it a little bit and see what the best one is for you. So keyframe, interval 0 auto, 0 seconds preset. You want to keep that on quality. It's going to give you the best picture quality that there is. Profile, you want to have this on high. Make sure this is on high. This is really important. Max B-frames. So if you guys are actually wondering what B-frames are, this is a setting that OBS actually removed back in the past in older versions of OBS, and like really old versions of FPS, they actually still had this. So they removed this. No, they added this, they removed it, and now they brought it back like a year ago. B-frames, you want to have this on 1. It's very important. Make sure it's not 0, because otherwise your stream may look a little choppy and have some input delay. But if you have it on 1, it's perfect. And then this setting right here, you don't have anything. You don't want to have anything. You just keep it as it is. But yeah, those are basically the settings, you guys. I hope these helped you out and made your stream look good. If they did, make sure you definitely smash the like button and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm trying to get it to 1,000 subscribers, you guys. So if you guys could help me out with that, I would so appreciate that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.